I once again request all the delegates and our exhibitors to kindly join us near the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting with the event in next couple of minutes. We're just waiting for all of you to kindly be here with us so that we can have a kick start. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting the event in next 2 minutes. I request all of you to kindly put your mobile phones in an inaudible mode. We don't want any disturbance while the event is going on. Also, at the same time, our chief guest, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, is also going to be joining us. He's the Honorable Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Government of India. All right, everyone. So I hope all the people are right here with us. Andariki namaskaram and a very good evening to everyone present out here. Greetings on the occasion, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this beautiful evening we all have been gathered here for. Well, this is Neha Gupta. I'll be the host for today. And we are here on the spirit of gifting with the inauguration of the trade exhibition. Ladies and gentlemen, I extend a very warm and a hearty welcome to each one of you to the inaugural session of the 31st ISSCT Congress Trade Exhibition 2023. Can we have a round of applause? First of all, thank you so much for taking the time out from busy schedules, do coming down and marking this spectacular gathering with your glorious presence. Ladies and gentlemen, we're extremely excited and delighted. Of course, this historic city, the city of pearls, the city of Nawabs, Hyderabad, welcome this exhibition, all our dignitaries and our exhibitors for exhibiting something really exciting coming up next. A special welcome to all our delegates and our exhibitors who have come from far off countries to participate in this Congress. Thank you so much for that though. Well, now I take the opportunity to welcome our chief guest of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. He's our Honorable Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Government of India. Can we have a round of applause for him, please? With this, I would also like to thank and welcome our distinguished dignitaries, Mr. Subodh Kumar Singh, Additional Secretary, Sugar, Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Government of India. Please put your hands together. Followed by Mr. Ranjit Puri, Chairman, Congress of Organizing Committee and Chairman and Managing Director of ISJEC Heavy Engineering Limited. Thank you so much, sir. With this, ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to welcome Dr. Raul Castillo, Chairman ISSCT Council and Executive Committee. Can you please put our hands together? With this, now I would like to thank and welcome Mr. Sanjay Avasti, Congress Executive President and President of the Sugar Technologists Association of India. Please put your hands together. Well, before we have a further ado, now I would also like to thank and welcome Dr. Jean Kolde. He is the General Secretary, ISSCT. Thank you so very much, sir. With this, ladies and gentlemen, first of most, I would like to take the opportunity to let you all know that this day is going to be one of the most memorable one. And to have a very quick start with that, we're going to wait for a little while for our chief guest, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, to join us to this gathering. And now we are going to be doing the proceedings with that. Also, I request every exhibitor to make sure that there is no music coming out of your stalls till we do the inauguration. That's a humble request. Thank you. Well, before our chief guest join us, he's going to take a little time. Sorry for the inconvenience. I request Mr. Sanjay Avasthi to kindly come and do the proceedings. Sir, may I please have you here for a while to address the gathering?
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, delegates, TPC member, our councillors, executive committee members, ISSCT members and dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, I welcome you all. I'm just speaking because I'm using myself as a filler because we are waiting for our chief guest. So I thought instead of being silent, let's discuss something, and I should brief you about this program. So today we are inaugurating the trade exhibition, and after that, tomorrow morning, you all know that there will be inauguration ceremony at 9:30. So you all are requested to come between 9 and 9:15 to have your respective seats there. And Mr. Piyush Goyal will join us virtually to inaugurate the event. We have a keynote address by Mr. Ranjit Puri, Chairman of ISJEC, Chairman of COC and Chairman of Saraswati Sugar Mill, ex-President ISMA, ex-STI President, and he have been with the ISSCT associated for almost since 1980, so almost 43 years. He was regular in all conferences and he has a lot of passion for that. So we will have a keynote address from him on transformation of sugar industry into biorefineries. Beside that, we have two panel discussions and 3 plenary sessions. In each plenary session, there are 3 speakers from all part of the world. You are going to listen them, their expertise on the subject, and you will be benefited. So when we talk plenary session, inauguration, or panel discussion, this will be in the main hall, which is down the line in the corridor after the reception, which is there. And after that hall, there are 2 halls. One is for factory session. Another one is for co-products. There are 2 halls on upstairs on the first floor for other sessions. So we all in all have roughly around 193 papers, if I'm correct. Some poster papers and around 150 plus presentations. So it will be a great 4 days, and I request you to get benefit of the research work which has been done by these gentlemen who are presenting the paper, what they have done in their own countries, and what is the best practices going on. So we all will be benefited out of that. Beside this, we all know that this is a city of pearl. So I request all the ladies here to try out and see that they can put pressure on their husband's, spouse's wallet, because pearls are very famous in Hyderabad. The jewelry of pearl, they can try. The food is good. There is a very nice lake in the city. I see Regis is looking towards me that you are on meetings and papers and all that. At what time we will go? But spouses will go. Tomorrow there is no program for a spouse, but there is a travel desk in the lobby. They should tell about how many they want to go, and day after tomorrow, every day morning 10:30, the bus coach will go and take them around, various monuments of the city. They are asking me to keep on. I think I will give chance to Jean Cloud. Talk something. Subodh sir, you want to talk and
Save my friend. Dear friend and colleagues, Of course, a great pleasure for us to be here. It is the 31st Congress, but the ISSCT was created in 1924. It was created in Hawaii, and it has held congresses since then, except during the two world wars. Apart from congresses, the ISSCT has also workshops, thematic workshops during the inter-congress periods. Because of COVID, we didn't have any between 2019 and this year, but as from next year, our thematic workshops will be resumed. One new initiative ISSCT has been holding our webinars. Because of COVID and the restrictions on travel, etc., and risks to health, we started our first webinar in July 2020. It was on the impact of COVID on the sugar industry worldwide. The ISSCT did this in collaboration with the International Sugar Organization of London and Bon Sucre Limited, which is the #1 certification body for sustainability in sugarcane worldwide. It was a success. More than 300 people attended that webinars. Based on this popularity or success, the ISSCT organized last year 9 webinars, starting in March and ending in September. All the 10 disciplines encompassed in ISSCT were covered, whether it is factory engineering, factory processing, pathology, entomology, plant breeding, molecular biology, or co-products. These webinars were very popular. We had at any webinars at least 15 countries represented. All in all, 617 people or members participate in this. Now, looking at the future, after this event here, we'll be celebrating in 2024 our centenary, because we were created, as I told you, in 1924. Therefore, 100 years old is a milestone, but we cannot hold a Congress in 2024 after one in 2022. So our next Congress will be in 2025 at a venue which will be announced on Thursday at the farewell banquet. We can assure you that it will be a very interesting event. So the Centennial Congress will be held to celebrate our event, but also it will be a Congress with a special format to see the road that we have been going through over 1 century, what we have done, what we have achieved, and especially what we have contributed to the advancement of the knowledge of sugarcane, and also on its processing, and also on the other co-product side. So we have an exciting event to look forward to in 2025, and already we are inviting you to that event, and we hope that you will be present. So, and between now and 2025, we will have about 9 workshops and also webinars. So the society is dynamic, it is active, and you will get value for money from your subscription. Thank you.
So Honorable Minister can join us anytime. We, meantime, keep on talking and interacting to you. I hope this whole event gives you a lot of takeaway home with a lot of knowledge, and as well as some friends, new friends you will make. As I told you that this is every 3 years we are organizing ISSCT conference, whereas you are aware that is STI, Sugar Technologies Association of India, who is a member of ISSCT. We have annual conferences we do every year, and ISSCT is just 1 year older to STI. ISSCT is going to have centenary next year, whereas STI is getting 99 not out by that time. So we are also in 2 years' time having our 100 years completed. Webinars, you must be knowing that ISSCT has 10 different commissions where we, in 10 disciplines, we are deliberating and having workshops and seminars. So you should be knowing that whatever field you are working in, ISSCT is catering to all of them. The secretariat is in Mauritius, and our Dr. John Cloud is General Secretary. So he take care of all the activities there and keeps guiding us how we can propagate and spread the knowledge, sharing it with the others and peers of our company. In exhibition, total there are 120 stalls and 93 exhibitors. 93 exhibitors are there. We welcome you all and we look forward to have you all 4 days here and hope that this will give you a lot of business, a lot of inquiries and a lot of connections. There are two parts of this exhibition. We have one exhibition this side, and at the end of the gallery there is another one. Indian pavilion is there, a small Indian manufacturers, SMEs are there. And we also have 50 odd posters which are displayed there. We also have a screen on which they are getting a scroll, all the 50 poster papers. So I request you all to visit the poster papers, and authors will be there. You will be benefited and can interact with them to understand what they have done in that particular field on which they have given the poster paper. So we are just about to have our Honorable Minister anytime. Looking forward to that. I know that waiting is always a very difficult thing, but please bear with us. So still 4-5 minutes. That's the communication we have. He's actually 5 minutes before 6, he was with us online. His office was with us. But we said it will take 5-10 minutes. He started some other meeting, probably that is taking little more time. As soon as he finishes the meeting, he will join us. And we are waiting for him. In STI, Sugar Technologists Association of India, we all know that India, I mean, this is the benefit of our foreign friends who are here, that we have roughly 534 running mills in India, which are producing sugar, and we are one of the largest sugar producer in the world. Brazil is the first one, and in 2019 and 2020, 2 years, we were number one, and probably this year also we may overtake Brazil in sugar production. In last 2 years, last 3 years, we have exported sugar. 2 years back, it was around 6 million tons, and last year, it was around 12 million tons. And this year, we are again doing around 5.7 to 6 million tons of sugar export. In India, Government of India has the policy of blending ethanol. The mandate is towards 20%. At this moment, India has already reached 10% of blending of ethanol in fuel. And we are going towards 20. And maybe further, there is a roadmap for future also, like Brazil, the way, and some other countries which are having higher mixture of petrol, ethanol. Indian government also requested to the most of automobile manufacturers that they want to have flexi fuel vehicles which can run on either 100% of ethanol or on petrol. So in that direction, the work is also going on. So very soon, probably we will have E100. So the biofuel policy is always very supportive from the government, and industry is becoming more and more vibrant because of that. The government is also quite quite encouraging towards the green energy, and they have come up with a scheme called Satar, where bio CNG is also promoted. So the press mud of the factory with slop or with other means can be mixed and biodigested, and CBG can be produced, compressed bio-natural gas, which can be used as a fuel. Government has made that policy, and there are few plants, commercial plants, which are already in operation, and we are expanding this. So there are, multiple revenue streams are available in the factories, and now factories are out of 530, I can say roughly 300 factories or more than that have distillery producing ethanol. They have co-generation, they have, and some factories have started this bio-CNG also. So they are becoming green complexes. Few factory has started some other alternate products of ethanol like ethyl acetate and other products. So things are moving towards positive direction. We have one at this moment experimental 2G second generation ethanol plant, which is running near Pune, and two commercial scale plant will be in operation in next 2 to 3 months, which will further boost the bioethanol in India. So this second generation will also give, because most of the states in India is becoming surplus in power. So we have to really find an alternative of bagasse also. And when these two commercial plants in operation, and if they runs well and this technology becomes a little cheaper, enzymes and other things, probably 2G will also be not far away, which will further boost the production of ethanol. This directly gives a lot of saving, because in India, we are 86% dependent on almost crude oil import. Only 13-14% of our fuel requirement is being fulfilled from internal resources. So this ethanol and other energy resources will definitely reducing our dependency on import of crude oil, and will help in boosting the economy, saving of forex reserves, because all we know that most of the oil is traded on US dollars. So we are still waiting for our Honorable Minister. Kindly bear with us. The time. Meantime, I request Dr. Raul to have few words. So Dr. Raul Castillo, our chair of ISSCT. So our president will now talk. He's from Ecuador.
Well, it's kind of I know that the people is just waiting for inauguration. That, but we have to, because of the protocol, we have to wait for the ministry anyway. Meantime, what you can say is that here the Congress so far has been good. We have already a couple of days of work, and the reception in general has been very good in Hyderabad and the people organizing the Congress. So I don't know, should we start?
Thank you so much, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we have a kick start, I must say, in today's evening, you all look absolutely rich today. Well, rich not in terms of monetary numbers, but rich in terms of pride, rich in terms of attitude, rich in terms of achievements, and rich in terms of success. And we are here to celebrate your success. So before further ado, now I would like to take this opportunity to invite Shri Ranjit Puriji, our Chairman Organizing Committee and Chairman and Managing Director, ISSCT Heavy Engineering Limited, for a welcome address to our gathering. Can you please have you here, sir? With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shri Ranjit Puriji. Over to you, sir.
First time that I have heard Sanjay run out of things to say. We have thus Mr. Subodh Kumar Singh. He is the government of India. He is, shall I say, the guardian of the sugar industry. My Bab, thank you for being with us today. You have already heard Dr. Castillo. You have heard also Dr. Othre, and you have heard Sanjay. Thank you also for being with us today. Thank you also the members of the Technical Program Committee and councillors and all delegates. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I knew that you wanted to hear Mr. Gadkari, so I thought I would just say a little bit and then shut up. But I think I may have to extend it a little bit. I'm not Sanjay, I can't talk forever, but I'll have to extend. I'd like to welcome all the exhibitors. Thank you for agreeing to be part of the. Thank you for agreeing to be part of the show. You know, this is one of the first exhibitions that I've been in which on the opening day you could still not hear normally you can still hear the carpenters and the bang 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 of the hammers at work. This is the first time I think that I have seen an exhibition that looks ready. I know that there's still some ordinance to do, but thank you for. Mr. Gadkari is now with us. Yes, sir. Those of the Indians in the audience today know Mr. Gadkari, but for those who have come from overseas, I have only this to say that even those who are politically opposed to him admire him for his fresh ideas, for the clarity of his expression, and for his wit. I hope I'm not being disrespectful, sir, when I say that every time I hear you speak, I think of a bottle of champagne opening. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to hear Mr. Gadkari, you want to see the exhibition. So I think I'll just shut up and go back to my seat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, our chief guest, Mr. Nitin Gadkari ji, Hon'ble Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, is here with us. So can we have a round of applause for him? Thank you so much, sir, for taking the time out and being here with us. It's our pleasure to have you around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we move further, now I would like to request Dr. Raul Castillo to kindly come and join me near the podium. He's the chairman, ISSCT Council and Executive Committee. With your thunderous round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Raul. Over to you, Doctor.
It's good to know that we are starting. Thank you for being here. Distinguished guests, Congress delegates and partners, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am delighted to be in your midst of the opening ceremony of our traditional trade exhibition of the 31st ISSCT Congress, hosted by the Sugar Technologists Association of India, STI. Considerable efforts, time, and energy have been needed to organize this insightful and impressive event, which should provide immense satisfaction to all Congress participants and the public in general. The trade exhibition has attracted nearly some 93 companies from different countries around the world, representing a broad range of technological applications to improve sugarcane production in a sustainable manner, which will help to preserve our resources and the environment. They highlight the industry's efforts to mitigate the effects of climate change and ensure future food production. ISSCT believes in and belongs to the sugar industry, a resilient and progressive industry that supports the economy of our countries. That is why I believe everyone is so pleased to see the return of a large-scale exhibition after the COVID-19 pandemic that affected all economies and destroyed small-scale business in our communities. After going through the overwhelming pandemic, for us, it is a privilege to participate in this attractive Congress. I invite you to take advantage of this platform to learn, share experiences, and enrich the technological resources presented here. On behalf of the ISSCT Council and Executive Committee, I would like to thank all members of STI, the companies that are present in this Congress, which are our corporate members, as well as the management of the Hyderabad International Convention Center for their dedication and the long hours of work they had to face in order to put together this trade show, an event designed to boost business, spur agreements, and light up our 31st ISSCT Congress here in the attractive city of Hyderabad. I wish you the best of health and discovery. Enjoy seeing old friends and meeting new ones as you pursue business and learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Raul. Thank you very much. With this, I request you to kindly take your seat. And ladies and gentlemen, now the most awaited moment is here. I would like to request our chief guest, Mr. Nitin Gadkari ji, Hon'ble Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Government of Telangana, to kindly now address the gathering.
Namaskar. Mr. Subodh Kumar Singh, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Government of India. Mr. Charan Jeath Puri, Congress Chairman, Mr. Raul Costello, Chairman, ISSCT Council, Dr. Jean Ottery, General Secretary, Mr. Sanjay Avasti, President, Sugar Technology Association, distinguished dignitaries, invitees, and all my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be speaking virtually at the 31st International Society of Sugarcane Technologists. I extend my best wishes to the organization focusing on prospects of sugar and ethanol sector in India. My thanks to all the delegates who are participating in this important event. This platform would be a good opportunity for the Indian sugar industry to share their development and experiences for the benefit of the global sugar industry. Today, India is one of the fastest growing economy in the world. And sugarcane and sugar industries in India is the second largest agro-based industry next to cotton. India is the second largest producer after Brazil and largest consumer of sugar in the world. Nearly 80% of the sugar production worldwide is produced from sugarcane. India contributes 15% towards the global sugar production and 13% towards global sugar consumption in the world. The sugarcane crop covers 50 lakh hectares, 2.57% of gross crop area, and support 550 sugar mills and 70 lakh farmers and families. Presently, sugar industry from last many days facing a lot of crucial problems, but because the policy decision taken by the government, that is the purchase of ethanol, that given good relief to the industry. With the average annual production of 4,000 lakh tons of sugarcane and 340 lakh tons of sugar, domestic consumption of sugar around 280 lakh ton in 2021. Due to government initiatives including fair and remunerative prices, state advice price and cane reservation area, India is become a sugar surplus nation. To handle surplus production is a big problem for the country. And problem, it is delayed payments to farmers because of the sugar mechanism. The marketing of sugar mechanism also became a big problem in the country. Government is promoting sugar exports necessary to maintain low competitive domestic prices and diverting excess sugar for ethanol production. Today in Indian scenario, making more production of the sugar is really a big problem for industry because as far as the consumption is concerned, it is only limited up to 280 lakh ton. And previous year stock coming 40 to 60 lakh ton. And presently it goes to 360 lakh ton. So really it is to be excess of sugar is a big problem. And for that reason, it is difficult for the industry to pay the money to the farmer. And that is also a big crucial problem in the country. We are now proceeding towards carbon neutral economy and sustainable society. The ethanol is the alternative. We are presently making ethanol from sugarcane juice, ethanol from B molasses, C molasses, and even ethanol from food grain, ethanol from particularly from bamboo, and we are using biomass for that. So that is to be way out by which we can reduce our import bill. And the pollution is also a big concern. Presently, we have import of the fossil fuel of 16 lakh crore, and that is to be a big challenge for Indian economy. So the diversification of sugar towards bioethanol is one of the alternative where government is working on that. And now as a transport minister, I am trying my level best to launch flex engine, where in place of petrol, we can use 100% ethanol, bioethanol. Already the Bajaj, TVS and Hero, three leading company, those who are already exporting 50% of their production of two-wheeler, now they have the flex engine scooters, two-wheelers, by which our idea is to consume maximum ethanol for that. We are also trying for that, making ethanol from the biomass, and where we need to reduce the cost of ethanol as far as the capital cost is very high. That is to be one of the challenge for all of us. One thing which I want to request you, sugar industry as a whole is not economically viable for the situation for the different reason. We cannot reduce the rate of the sugarcane. And that is the problem that every time, because of political compulsion, we are every time increasing the rates. At the same time, the sugar production is increases. And that is the reason that the sugarcane price and sugar price, there is a big complication where the sugarcane price are high and sugar price are less. So this is to be a great challenge. Now I will request all the scientists who are here that presently in the distillery from spent wash, we are making potash. Now potash is also equally important for fertilizer. Now in Indian situation, we have a lot of import of potash. So by converting, making ethanol, we will get the spent wash, and conversion of spent wash into into particularly the potash, it can be a good source and it should be creating good economic viability for the industry. At the same time, we can think about it that water is there, some of the power is there. Then how is it possible for us to make green hydrogen from that? Even by using biomass, bagasse, into biodigester, if we can make green hydrogen from that, it is to be a futuristic fuel for the world. So today, as far as the sugar industry is concerned, there are a lot of challenges. The world is facing the problem because of the air pollution, and maximum pollution is because of the automobile industry. Presently in Indian scenario, our automobile industry size is 7.5 lakh crore, and my idea is to make it the industry of 15 lakh crore. This is the industry which has created maximum jobs, giving 4.50 lakh people, young people, jobs as given by the industry. At the same time, maximum GST is also given by the industry. Now we want to make the size of this industry double. But at the same time, we are giving priority for electric, ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, bio-CNG from biomass, and at the same time, green hydrogen. So my suggestion is we need to develop some side industries, by which we can increase the economic viability of the sugar industry. Or only making sugar because of surplus production in the world, exactly it is a big problem for the industry, and there is now the economic viability is gone. So the people like you who can make the research and give the alternative to the industry by which the industry can be economically viable. Even also from biomass, the bagasse, some of the people who are making power, that is also co-generation project, but that is also not in good position because the government are not ready to purchase this power because the rate is high. And many times to get the permission, get the payment from the government, that is also a difficult task. So conversion of power, particularly the co-generation, the biomass can use for making power, that is not to be a very attractive proposal. The ethanol is one of the attractive proposal. But people like you who can find out some research by which how we can make value addition in ethanol, how we can make value addition by using of sugar, by making different type of chemicals, how we can make green hydrogen, how we can increase the production of ethanol in place of sugar. This is the time for Indian situation that we need to divert more sugar for bioethanol. So we already government is planning for flex engine, where in place of petrol 100% we can use ethanol. We are also considering, the proposal is pending with the Petroleum Ministry, the recommendation given by the ARAI, that is to be use of 9% ethanol in diesel also. Then generator set, we are trying to make generator set on the basis of bioethanol, where we can increase the consumption of ethanol in the country. In the country like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, they are also interested to import ethanol from India. So I feel that where we have to find out the most important solution for all this problem. I will request you, there are 4 important things as far as any industry is concerned. 1, proven technology. 2nd, economic viability. 3rd, availability of raw material. And 4 is marketability. Regarding the demand and supply position in the market, on the basis of that, we need to plan the things. Presently, the sugar industry in India, they are, because of ethanol, they are now in a reasonably good position. But in the sugar, they are facing crucial problem. because the rates are fixed up by the government, and at the same time, it's a very, very popular politics that no government has courage to reduce the rate, and at the same time, rate of the sugar is not in the hands of the industry. So sometimes it is very difficult for survival and for economic viability in the country. So it is really a great challenge for all the scientists, which already I will request to all of you that find out some byproduct by which we can make the industry viable. Now there is some, I am talking, the people are giving me the suggestion that in the boiler where there extra some steam is available, then we can make cold storage, pre-cooling plant there. The storage of fruits, vegetable, it is very important where we can get some money from that. It can boost also agriculture sector. So by using the same machinery, what are the alternatives by which we can make the economic viability is very, very important. Regarding sugar scenario, I am not very much hopeful about it because the experience in last many years, it is also a big challenge for the industry. The other important thing which I want to request you, that how we can reduce the production cost of the sugar. That is equally important. If we can reduce the cost, then that is also a great thing for the industry. Now presently we are using the steam, power. There are a lot of new innovations by which we can reduce the cost and by which we can get some economic viability there. I am really happy that this particular Congress, the research people, the scientists who are working on this mission, they can give the good alternative and good solutions for all the industry. And that is exactly we are expecting from you. I am really happy to interact with you. I am giving my all best wishes to all of you. And I will 100% confident that your solutions, your alternatives, 100% give new vision to industry. And it is ultimately going to give a good welfare to the farmers. In India, the 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs farmers involved in this economy. And it is to be a very great thing for the government that we need to resolve issues and giving relief to the farmers by and large. So this is exactly a crucial problem. But at the same time, with the people like you who are making a lot of solutions, research is very important. I am always talking to people two important philosophies which are really related with the sugar industry. One is knowledge to wealth. Innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices. We name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the other important thing is no one is waste, no person is waste, no material is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate technology and appropriate vision of the leadership that you can convert waste into wealth. On the basis of that, I am happy that the people like you who are making a lot of research, giving good solutions to the industry, 100% it is going to be useful, and it is depending upon the demand and supply situation in the world. On the basis of that, your alternatives, your solutions will be the great relief for the industry. Once again, I am giving my thanks to all of you, and your research and your new innovations 100% will give new vision to the industry. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Big thanks to Honorable Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being here with us. And every word said by you means a lot to us. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we've almost come to an end. I would like to request Mr. Sanjay Avasthi, Congress Executive President and President of the Sugar Technologists Association of India, to kindly come and take over the podium for the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Shri Honorable Nitin Gadkari Sahab, Minister of Road and Transport and Highways, Government of India. Mr. Subodh Kumar Singh Ji, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Government of India. Mr. Ranjit Puri, Chairman of Congress Organizing Committee and Chairman of Managing Director of Saraswati Sugar Mill and SJEC Heavy Engineering Company Limited. Dr. Raul Costello, Chairman ISSCT Council and Executive Committee. Dr. Jean Cloud Atre, General Secretary of ISSCT. Distinguished guests on the dais and off the dais, fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank to our Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari Ji Nitin Gadkari ji is kind of guardian for Indian sugar industry. Although he is Minister of Highways and Transport, but he is always very supportive for sugar industry. And his innovative ideas, his help in getting the biofuel policy implemented in India. More and more green energy is coming. He's always promoting these green hydrogen, and he's talking about futuristic thing which is helping industry to move towards that. And we all technocrats try to achieve what he guides. In India, the infrastructure today is world class. If you will see while traveling the kind of roads, highways, and he is so innovative that even in the tar which is being used for that road manufacturer, he recommended to the contractors to use some plastic 5, 10, 15%, which improves and reduces the porosity. So his innovative ideas always guide us towards and motivates us. We are, sir, very thankful for your kind words to us, and we will try to implement during our 4 days Congress, where we roughly around 900, 800 people are here from almost 35, 36 countries of the world. I also thank Mr. Subodh Kumar Singh ji, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Government of India, who came from Delhi from his busy schedule on our request, and he will be with us during next 2-3 days. So we are very thankful that, and he is always very supportive to the industry. So thank you very much, sir. We all know that this is a first event after COVID-19, physical event for, ISSCT, where we are meeting. So we are looking forward to have great time, great, knowledge sharing with among ourselves. I also thank Dr. Raul Costello to, guiding us as a chairman. He always very, encouraging and giving us new ideas towards making the event more successful. We almost have 9 virtual meetings. Dr. Jean-Claude Atre, I also personally thank you for guiding us and making this event, your blessings and giving us ideas to have it more successful. With these words, I take, this opportunity once again to thank all exhibitors, sponsors, and delegates who are there from all parts of the world. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, with this, I would like to take the permission from our chief guest, Mr. Nitin Gadkari ji, Hon'ble Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Government of India. With your permission, sir, we would like to request our dignitaries to kindly do the proceedings with the visiting of stalls and inauguration of the exhibition. A big thanks to all of you for being a part of this event. Thank you so much, everyone. I request everybody to kindly do the proceedings. Our dignitaries are going to be making the visit to the exhibition, to each stalls of different distinguished dignitaries. Thank you. Thank you so much.